Hey, good morning, guys. So this morning, get up and it's +7, so that's like what, mid to high 40s, I guess, Fahrenheit, and pouring rain. End of December, really. Anyway, it's all good. The snow's taking a shit kicking. It's going down real quick. We had a white Christmas. We might have a green New Year. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, last night I was going to do a little bit of welding. I had just a little bit of work to do at the bottom of the cab corner on the passenger side. I wanted to get that done so I could finish up the body work, because I kind of want to get the cab back on the frame, make some room in here to work on some other things. Plus I want to line up my my steering and my brake pedal and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I fire up the welder and yeah, out of gas. It's always when it's after hours or on a weekend when you can't get any. So anyway, this morning did a road trip, and the last 3 times that I went to go get a refill, I've got kind of an exchange of tank deal. It's a short tank, small tank, but it lasts me about 3-4 months, I guess, depending on how much welding I'm doing. So anyway, the last 3 times I went, they didn't have an exchange. So the first time, he gave me a big tank as a loaner, and said, call next week, and if it's in, then you can bring both tanks and we'll give you your refill and you pay for that. So I did that. Sure enough, the following week they had tanks in, so I went in, brought everything back, and the girl said at the counter, she says, you should have just used the whole tank, because what's just a little bit out of it, we can't sell it. Ah, okay. So the next time I go, I was in no big rush. I happened to be going into town, so I threw my tank in. It was empty. Went there, and of course they didn't have any. Didn't have an exchange. Said it would be in next week. So okay, so I went the following week and got it. The third time, they gave me the loaner deal again, the tall tank. Well, this time I kept it, and I used the whole tank. It lasted me about 8 months, and when I did it, they didn't take my name, my number, nothing. They didn't know who the hell I was. So I just threw the empty tank beside the garage, and when it was empty, and then I went and got an exchange in the little one. So this time I'm out, I go there. Of course, they don't have it again. So I lose it on the guy. I mean, come on, every freaking time, So he doesn't do the loaner deal with the tall tank anymore. Go figure. Too bad, because I would have just kept that one again and brought back the empty one that I still have. But anyway, he gives me another tank of slightly different gas. I think it's got 1% oxygen or something in it, but it's still a cooling gas. It'll do the job. That tank is twice the size of my little one, and again, no name, no phone number, no nothing. So I'm using the whole damn tank again. So anyway, gonna do that. Then on the way home, I was gonna stop and pick up a gallon of body filler at my auto body supply store, but they're closed right through the holidays. So okay, so I hit another supplier on the way home. They've got one kind of filler, that's it, and the fiberglass reinforced one. So I grabbed the can of filler, put it on the counter. She puts the hardener with the can, punches it all in, says that'll be $162. I said, what? 162 bucks for a gallon of filler? No chance, not doing it. So I'm gonna dig around on Amazon, see what I can find there. If not, I'll just wait till my place opens up. I'm wondering what the price is now. I mean, the last time I bought one, it was 65 bucks. And now 162? No, not doing it. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw the tanks on the welder, or the tank on the welder, and fire that up and get that cab corner finished up and inside the jam, and use whatever filler I have left. I have about 1/4 of a can, and yeah, we'll go from there. So this is what I'm talking about with the 2 tanks. That one's my my little exchanger tank, and you can see that the one they lent me is twice the size. I'll probably get 6 months out of that sucker, so I'm good. Anyway, and that's the area down here that I need to finish up. So I'm going to get after that now and show you what we got when I'm done. Yeah, pretty quiet out here, right? Well, it should be. It's 4:15 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, tossing and turning around like an idiot. So I said I might as well get out in the garage and build something. Anyway, yesterday I finished welding all this stuff in, including the inside of the jambs. So that's all ready to go. So I've got a pretty ambitious day planned. It's Saturday, by the way. I want to get the body back on the frame. I'm going to yank the doors off. Going to do some body work on the doors, finish it off, and maybe the inner fenders as well, and maybe spray some primer on the hood and the fenders and get that ready for block sanding. So yeah, lots going on today, and get this out for the video tomorrow. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and when I get back, we'll get right to it. Okay, so far this morning, had a little bit of fine tuning to do down here. You can see these are the 3 relief cuts I put in so that I could pull the metal out. So yeah, not bad at all. So now I've also done some putty work all around the cab, and yeah, pretty much killed a good chunk of the morning. So now I'm ready to, I got to clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to pull these doors off and we'll get set to put the cab back on the frame. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, let's get these doors off. Wrong size socket. Stubborn. Come on. There we go. Okay. It was like work. Oh, don't like this at all. Come on. This should be a simple job. Okay. Sheesh. Should have put it on the frame first, then taken the doors off. I mean, there we go. miserable. Finally, jeez. That was way harder than it should have been. So that was kind of sketchy. When I opened the second door, the cab wanted to tilt right off the cart. That could have been an epic fail. All I ended up doing was taking a sawhorse, and it fits under the rocker just nicely to support it. And yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I should have waited, put it on the frame first, then taken the doors off. Anyway, I'm going to go to time lapse, move a bunch of stuff around, and get this thing up in the air and back on the frame. Okay, and that's where she sits. Got the bolts in the holes through the mount, so we're good to go. The reason I wanted to take the doors off is I want to smooth out the jambs, putty, both sides. But first I'm going to spot prime this with epoxy down around the cab corner, wherever it's bare metal. And then I can go ahead and start doing the putty work on that. And yeah, we've got sanding to do all around this thing. But I'm getting pretty good at lifting and dropping the cab on. I've done it so many times now. This should be the second last time I have to do this. I'll have to pull it off one more time, and at least, but for sure, just one more time, I'm hoping. It's in place now, so now I can figure out my steering column and my brake pedal setup. So that'll be in the next video, and yeah, we'll just carry on, man. So all good. I'm happy, and now I've got a ton of room here to work and do things. So once I get rid of my massive cardboard, you can tell I've been getting deliveries. Anyway, I'll cut that all up, get rid of it. So yeah, that's about it for this one. So there we go. New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to everyone, and you know, I hope 2023 is better than 2022 was. I mean, the last 3 years really kind of sucked, haven't they? But you know, I just hope they get a handle on inflation, man. You know, $162 for a gallon of body filler. 75% of it ends up on the floor in the form of dust, and you're throwing it away. That's insane. So anyway, it is what it is. And you know, yesterday gas went up 25 cents a liter, so that's just over about $1.10 a gallon in one day. $1.10 a gallon. Think about that. So anyway, on those happy notes, like I said, I've been out here since just after 4 this morning. So I'm a little tired, but you know, it's early enough. It's just coming up on 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so 12-hour day. That's good enough. I'm gonna have a bite to eat and have a few ice cold pops and bring in the new year proper. You know, I've been looking at my analytics on my channel, and I'm gonna change my scheduling on the videos, starting with this one. I'm gonna put one out, or try to put one out every 3 days. So instead of just Sunday, Thursday, it'll be, this is when Sunday, you're seeing this one. You'll be seeing the next one on Wednesday, then Saturday, then Tuesday, etc., etc. So yeah, every 3 days. So be on the lookout for that. And you know, got a bunch of new subscribers again. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Don't forget to leave comments down below. I enjoy the comments, and in all truth and honesty, it actually helps the channel. And yeah, tell your buddies, tell your chums, spread the word. Word's getting out there, and that's good stuff. So got a ton of stuff now that I can do the way it's set up. You know, cab on the frame, like I said, my pedal. I gotta strip that dash and get that organized and cleaned up. The brake pedal, steering column, maybe even a throttle. I got a few holes I'm gonna patch in the floor from the inside of the cab. I can do a lot of body work. I'm gonna have to cover everything up really good. You know, the motor and the frame and all that. Cover everything up. All the body pieces are almost ready for primer and block sanding, and the cab is pretty close to being ready for its final coat of epoxy, and then primed again. So I'm not going to prime it on the frame. I'll prime it when I take it off the next time. But we'll get everything ready anyhow, and yeah, we'll go from there. So you know, tomorrow, if you don't overdo it tonight, overindulge, and you know, you're not all hungover and all that kind of stuff, you know, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys. Happy New Year.